Welcome, everybody, to Intensity Broadcasting's iOS ARCA Series Final Four. I'm Joe Wright. Tonight I've been joined by Eddie, the man Morris. Eddie, how's it going?
It's going, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. We got the Final Four here, Eddie. Logan Hagerman, Brett Murrell, Will Cloud, Jaxson Quallie for all the marbles here in the ARCA Series. They've been running Monday nights for, 13 weeks now?
Yeah, something like that, man. It's been quite an eventful season for sure. I'm looking forward to see what tonight's going to bring us.
Yep, so this is your championship four. One of those four guys is going to take home the iOS ARCA Series Championship. And, we got some favorites out there. And this week they did some voting. And, we got some awards to hand out. So, Eddie, who do you think the ARCA Series most popular driver award goes to?
Man, I don't think I don't think that was very close. I mean, I'm sure there's some popular drivers out there, not to take anything away from anybody else, but man, I'd have to say the kid in that 17 car, Jaxson Quallie.
And it's almost like you knew who it was. Jaxson Quallie wins the most popular driver award for the iOS ARCA Series. And he's also one of our youngest drivers and one of our most competitive drivers in the Final Four here, Eddie, and has a really good shot at winning this thing.
Yeah, man. I mean, he made a post earlier in the week and said, he's thankful for even having a chance to be in it for the championship, and that was a lot of maturity for such a young man. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I talked to his dad earlier, and he is not going to be listening on chat or nothing. He's going to be straight focused tonight, and he's been practicing all week. So we'll see what he's got for him here at Charlotte. They're going to do 60 laps. All right, got one more award for you. The most improved driver award goes to...
Man, there's a couple. I couldn't put my finger on it.
It's going to go to Derek Chaput, and truly one of the most improved drivers here in iOS ARCA Series. He started off pretty rough, but as the weeks wore on, he's been right there, and he's actually been putting in some work in some of the other series here on iOS as well. So congratulations to him on the most improved driver award.
Heck yeah, man. Congrats.
And last but not least, the Tough Luck Award. And I there's some competitors out there for this one.
But well, I think that ought to go to me. That's why I'm up here in the booth with you now. Because I started the season, but I didn't finish it due to some things. But.
Well, the Tough Luck goes to the driver who went all season, but probably never finished a race. Maybe, right?
Possibly.
I mean, the legend's going to beat me up for this one, but Gregory Fronek is going to be your Tough Luck Award winner. He's had a rough season here in the iOS ARCA Series. He's finished some races, but he's had a tough go of it for sure. Some other honorable mentions: Atliat Man Weiss, Dave Wright. I got to shout them out because, man, I've seen those guys get run over more than once. And also Mr. Moore as well.
For sure.
All right. And so let's take a look again at that Final Four real quick and remind you, the audience, of your Final Four drivers. Logan Hagerman, Brett Murrell, Jaxson Quallie, Will Cloud for all the marbles here tonight. And Dakota Camper says in the chat that Logan Hagerman is his hero.
Uh-oh.
Bro, you better pick a different hero. That's what I think. Why, is he like your meme hero? Because that's all he's got. Maybe a little bit of racing skill, but
you don't want to make Grandma Hagerman mad. I'm sure
that's true. Sorry, Grandma Hagerman, if you're listening.
That's right.
Her grandson running for that top one of those top spots here. So pretty cool stuff. And maybe we'll try to get a hold of those drivers at the end of the race and get them here in the booth and have a chat with our award winners, and also talk to that championship driver. Heck, maybe one of the award winners will be your Final Four winner. The championship for Hagerman looks like he's blazing fast with 1 minute left in practice here. But Jaxson Quallie right behind him. Don't count those guys out. Man, look at Greg Fronek up in that top 5 too. Don't be scared of him. Brett Murrell. I see Brian. I don't see Brett. Oh, there Brett is 11th, P11. And Will Cloud currently P9.
Yeah, I'm excited to get this thing going, man. It's going to be a good one.
Sure. Take a look at Michael White's World of Warcraft car, and look at the drift session going on out here. Nick Ford back in the iOS series. Will Cloud, one of your top 4 drivers in that CLR machine. Ryan Murrell Jr. knocked out of the playoffs in the last round. Mike Rentz, another guy having a tough season along with Derek Chaput. But these guys are learning their way as we're about to get qualifying started here. See who we get rolling out first, and we'll take a look at them. That's the 37, your most improved driver of the season, Derek Chaput from Pembroke, Ontario. See how well he does here. He's got the yellow stripes on the back of the machine. What do those mean, Eddie?
Pretty sure that means rookie, usually. But,
no, it's C-Class. It's a C-Class on iRacing. It's a C-Class
driver.
Trying
to reach a broader audience there.
There you go. Looks like he gets into 1 and 2 pretty good. Pushes up a little bit. You can see a little looseness through middle of the corner. Look like he got through 1 and 2 pretty well, actually, Eddie. Pull up his speed chart here. He's 178 top speed down the back stretch. Into 3 and 4. And to the restart zone to the finish line. Chaput's going to put one of the first times up, a Michael Provault beating him by 0.3 of a second. Check in with Logan Hagerman, one of our final 4 drivers. Off of turn 4. The line he comes. Hagerman to the top of the board. He's going to go faster on his second lap, I'd imagine. What do you think?
I think that's possible, man. He was blazing fast in practice, and he's pretty close to his fastest time in practice, so it's possible.
Looked locked in through 3 and 4 there, Eddie. Might be a good one. And he does not improve on his time. He actually ran the same exact speed. If that's even possible. I don't even know if that's possible. All right, let's check in with... What else we got? It's on track. Will Cloud. Another one of our playoff drivers. He's currently 10th. See how he does on his second lap. He's not getting down far enough through the corner there, Eddie, to have a fast one. Looks like a little bit of looseness off the corner. Not going to improve, I don't think, but we'll see. 31.95 was his first lap. Second one's going to be a 31.69. That'll push him up to 8th currently, so that's not a bad lap. David Wright on his second lap as he comes to the line, down through 3 and 4, down onto the apron. He's going to push high. Woo!
Yeah, watching that Rebels truck race last night, man, that high side, it could get going. I was surprised.
And he is flirting with that apron. See what he can do here on his second lap coming to the line. And he's not going to improve. That man's done with his. All right, Jaxson Quallie. Your most popular driver.
I have a feeling he's just going to send it.
Another Canadian driver. We got three. Well, no, we got two Canadian drivers in this top four here. Two Canadians, two Americans. It's USA versus Canada tonight, boys.
Uh-oh. I'm glad we're not playing hockey.
Yeah, because we'd win all day.
Yeah.
Down the backstretch, Jaxson goes 78.7. Yeah, it's about the same as everybody else into the turns 3 and 4. Pushes up a little bit high, like you said, though, carrying some speed through the middle of the corner. It looked like there, Eddie. Quallie to 10th on his first lap. Let's see what he can do on his second. Be a little bit faster down the backstretch, looking better through 3 and 4 here. Like that line a little bit fatter, a little bit faster off the corner. Coming to the line. Jaxson Quallie gonna jump up to 5th. Brett Murrell sneaking up there into the second. Another one of our drivers in the playoffs. All right, let's check out Alan Warnicki from Minnesota. That's how they say it up there, Eddie. Did you know that?
Yeah, Minnesota, don't you know?
Minnesota, Derry. You kind of talk Canadian a little bit.
Yeah, it happens, man. That's what happens whenever you're in a rink, an ice rink a lot. So can't pick up on all that stuff.
David Wright, the slowest in qualifying now, currently. But put that in perspective, it's only 0.8 of a second between 1st and 16th. So all these guys running pretty decent laps. Warnicki running the really high side there through 3 and 4.
He's just looking for that air bubble.
He jumped up to 9th with it though. And we might have a new pole sitter here. He is locked into that bottom line through 1 and 2, Eddie. Looking good. Carrying some pretty decent speed into 3 and 4. Let's see how well he rolls 3 and 4. He's definitely pushing up the hill a little bit. I don't know if he had to lift out of it or not, but we'll see what he is coming to the line. I think that was a pretty fast lap. Warnicki up to 7th. Man, look at the legend. He's up to 6, Eddie.
Heck yeah, man. Strong qualifying lap for him there.
After having the Tough Luck Award. That about does it. Sylvan Seguin and Brandon White and Travis Paul have not hit the track yet. I don't suspect they will. I think they'll probably start. But while we have a second, let's talk about Sterling Sim Racing. Sterling Sim Racing is a group of iRacers and people alike that want to drive hard, fast, and clean with each other. So they get together, and so check them out, Sterling Sim Racing, A20, and they support driver organizations here on iRacing. Anything else about them, Eddie, that you know?
I mean, they're just trying to get, I think, a lot of the newer guys in that want to start getting some leagues, getting some experience in some leagues and stuff, and just giving the opportunity for guys to do that.
Yeah, they got sponsors, and they associate with rookies, mostly iRacers new to the league racing, and all the other competitors that want to compete can do so in a friendly, controlled, and competitive environment. So they're trying to keep it friendly, but also competitive. And that's one of the keys to keeping these leagues around here in iRacing, if you ask me,
so
Eddie.
We're going to go on.
Yeah, I totally agree, man.
Get the race
totally
results over with since you got about a minute left in qualifying, so most of you guys have qualified.
And we're going to let you guys listen to the driver's meeting.
Set for this race, so you have the one on the car, one in the pit. You do also have one fast repair like normal. We are doing 60 laps. Remember, the first start is on the flag. The next start after that is on the leader. Once the pace car pulls off, then the leader does have lane choice after the first start. Let's also keep in mind tonight, guys, that we do have 4 guys that are racing for a championship tonight. So let's try to be courteous to those 4 guys and making sure we're taking care of those. Being extra careful around them because they're actually racing for something.
All right, as we look at the chat, Jaxson Quallie says, good luck to everybody. This is going to be nuts. Top of the board. Seems like a safe choice for my hero, Hagerman. Callum Williams says, good luck, Final 4. Devin Bacino, good luck to all. Sean Morris set. Go, Jaxson. Logan replied, Logan, you should be driving the car, not worrying about the chat. Pole position for
I'm that man.
Old Logan Hagerman.
Trying to do the Brad Keselowski thing.
All right, starting on the pole position tonight, we have an Intensity Racing driver, Logan Hagerman, and one of your top 4. In that second spot outside him is going to be Brett Murrell chasing him for this championship. These 2 guys are going to be going at it all night. Michael Provalt's going to start P3, and Blake Hensley is going to start P4.
Rolling off P5, Jaxson Quallie, the most popular driver. Also one of the playoff drivers. We got Greg Froelich running off 6th. Alan Warnicki in 7th. And another one of the playoff drivers, Will Cloud, rolling off 8th.
Yeah, so your top 4 in the top 8. So that's good news for those guys that got decent runs here in qualifying. James Moore is going to roll off P9. 10th, your most improved driver, Derek Chaput. Nick Ford, back from the dead. And Michael Lawrence blinking in and out, as you can see, in P12.
Junior Nation on their feet is Brian Murrell Jr. rolls off 13th. And 14th, we got Zachary Cox. Rolling off 15th, we got Atlee Atman Weiss. 16th, we got Mike Rentz.
17th, David Wright in that Coast Guard machine is going to roll off 17. P18, it's going to be Sylvan Seguin from Ottawa. And Travis Paul, 19th. And rounding out your top 20, Brandon White in the World of Warcraft machine. If you ain't first, you're last. And, well, Brandon White, you start last. So you got your work cut out for you.
He ain't first. Because he's last.
But the legend asked me to do him a little favor and go to the front hood here. And anybody watching for the legend tonight, even though he's had a tough season, he wants to thank his mom, dad, Debbie, Jerry, Hannah, Nicole, Daniel, and Matthew, and Joanne. I think I said Joanne. But thank you to all those people, whoever you are. Hopefully you're watching, because the legend just got the shout-outs.
That's right. That's pretty cool, man. I like that.
One lap, lights on the pace car are off. We're going to be rolling into the iOS ARCA championship race. I'm actually kind of stoked for this. I'm interested to see how Brett and Logan are able to hang on to tires. If Jaxson Quallie can be smart and conserve and beat him at the end. I'm wondering about Will Cloud and what he can actually pull off. Man, what if he pulls off the upset? He's definitely the underdog here.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being the underdog, man. I mean, he's had a pretty good season towards the end and got himself in there. And that's what I did in the iOS Cup Series last year, and I had a chance. So finished second. So let's get it.
Yep. Green, green, green. Green flags out. Logan Hagerman. Brett Murrell. Brett actually gets a better jump than Logan does there, Eddie. And he's actually going to clear into the lead into turn 1. Whoa. Blake Hensley way up the track. He's way outside of Logan. Logan. Wow. Blake up the track again. Logan back underneath him, though. Do the tri-oval, quad-oval they come. I guess it's not a tri-oval. Logan Hagerman back under Brett. Got some help from Blake Hensley. Blake goes up. He's on Brett's bumper again now. It's going to help Brett. Going to keep these two side by side here through the middle of the turn.
Yeah, that momentum you can carry off the corner, man, from that high side is just insane.
Man, and these are two championship drivers driving like champions right now at the front of the pack, one high, one low, and they're giving it all they got. And that's what I was saying. Can they conserve a little bit here? Because Logan really pushes up a little bit off the corner there, off of 2, but Brett's still with a fender over him.
Hey guys, pull your graphic from the screen.
Oh, my bad. Damn it.
Yahtzee.
Thanks, Dayton. Well, Sterling Sim Racing Design just got the best sponsorship you could ever have. They got they owe us a milli for that one. Brett Murrell to the point. And a lot of swapping up here. Logan Hagerman back to the bottom. He's going to work through the bottom of the corner.
Yeah, I just don't know how much saving these boys up front are doing, man. It looks like they're giving it the what for right now.
Jaxson Quallie up to P4. You can see him there behind Brett here. Logan Hagerman back underneath Brett. And like you said, they're running these tires off. And everybody's hanging on to it right now. Logan, yeah, man, they're putting in some work up here, and I'd like to go away from them, but something's gonna happen here pretty soon, Eddie, if we go away.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of scrolling through the field and didn't notice your logo was still up there.
And Logan's driving an Ethereum machine, which is a pretty cool paint job for him. Blake Hensley's still putting that pressure on that low line too. He wants some of this front.
Yeah, he wants to play spoiler tonight and win this thing. But don't look now, here comes Jaxson Quallie.
Jaxson has joined the party at the front. I think we had one car go off track, but he came back on. Give us a little spot in the front stretch maybe. Sorry to the audience about this graphic. Hopefully you're still watching.
Pro vault on the inside.
Oh, Blake gets into Logan Hagerman, pushes him up the track. Jaxson right in the catbird seat now. As Logan looking like he's struggling on the outside line as Brett Murrell goes underneath. Blake Hensley way up high, up against the wall almost. Blake's got that high line kind of running off the straightaway, but here comes Logan back underneath with a power move. Man. He rolled the center of that corner really well. Blake back to him again. He's going to stay high. Brett's staying high. Jaxson to the bottom. Hagerman leads that lap. See if he can lead the next one as well. Brett Murrell faster through center of the corner there. You can see that speed difference. He had to lift a little bit, push him up the hill. That's going to give a little space to Jaxson. Quallie on the low side. He's going to get under Brett now.
Just a sand in it.
As they all lap David right. David had some issues at some point. It looked like he went off track. I don't know.
He was in the pits.
Yeah, but he went off track and then hit pit road.
Oh,
Not sure why. Him and Zachary Cox both. Jaxson Quallie struggling to get off the corner here as Hagerman starts to step away from his competition. As we look back from his gearbox.
Yeah, it kind of looks like everybody's settled in for right now. That's some good racing, I think.
We look at Alan Warnicki underneath Brett Murrell now. Whoa, Jaxson Quallie sending it 3 wide into turns 3 and 4. He's going to pass both of them.
He got 2 for 1 on that one.
It was a twofer. They both had to check up. They were side by side, and there was a big lift there. And when you say sending it, he sent it there.
That's right, man.
Jaxson clear now. He's able to set his sights on Blake Hensley. And Eddie, we got to be coming up on green flag pit stops in about, what, 10 more laps or so? Maybe 20?
I'd say probably about 15, 20 laps, if I had to guess, yeah.
And they got 2 sets of tires, right?
Double check on that.
Logan really setting sail now, a second and a half ahead. Let's look back through the pack. We got some good racing back in the field where Derek Chaput, most improved driver, looking underneath the 019. Nothing happening there. Behind him, you got Will Cloud, one of your playoff drivers, down 5 positions from the start of the race. Maybe a little conservation of tires there. I don't know, but there's Fronek, and I'll go back to the front of the car again for Fronek for messing up earlier.
The tire set limit is 2.
Yep. And thank you, Mom, Dad, Debbie, Jerry, Joanne, Matthew, Daniel, Hannah, Nicole. There you go, Fronek. There's your shout out without a logo. Hagerman, 1.7 now, setting sail on these gentlemen. Oh, Provald into the wall a little bit. And that's going to open the door for Cloud underneath Cheeseburger.
Jaxson just passed Blake Hensley for second.
All right.
Yeah, well,
It might be a race about tires now there, Eddie. And like you said earlier, all that wear and tear that Hagerman and Brett Murrell put on those things, Jaxson was conserving, so he's able to drive that thing now. We'll see if that pays off.
yeah, anytime you can save some tires, man, I'd say it'll pay off. It's just having the patience for it.
And Brett Murrell underneath Warnicki now. Getting back to 4th. Hill underneath of him. David Wright a lap down right behind them. We got a Travis Paulus crash, but no yellow. We're saying green. See if we can go real quick, look and see what happened there. Ooh, that's around Will Cloud as well. The replay that you're looking at. Oh, he just blink blew up. Wow, that's awesome.
That was wild.
I never seen nothing like that before. That was awesome. All right, Jackson's closing the gap. 2.6 now is the interval between him and Logan Hagerman. Brett Murrell giving up on getting underneath Wernicke. Actually got passed by Nick Ford in the process. I'm not sure what happened there. See if we can go back and look and see what happened to Dave Wright, too. Oh, yeah, there was a wreck there. Sure. Looks like Dave got loose through the tri-oval and getting into the 51. There's Zachary Cox and him. That's what happened there. That's why he hit pit road. Back live. Hagerman 2.5 now over Jaxson. Jackson's starting to set sail and catch them. Or catch him, I should say. Behind them, David Wright, Wernicke, and Blake Hensley. David, like I said, working a lap down. Then you got Brett Murrell. And he's under fire now from Nick Ford and James Moore. This is the closest race on track right now. You got Ronick, Brian Murrell Jr., and Derek Chaput all in a line. Now Cheeseburger entering the party as he goes around Murrell Jr. without an issue.
Yeah, it looked like Murrell Jr. almost lost it, man. I think that's why he got mine. Something happened.
Oh, somebody's in the wall. Heard it. Like Atman was trying to get off onto pit road, maybe missed it there. 25 of 60, so yeah, like we said, they're gonna be working into pit road here around about lap 30, Eddie. Some guys already hitting pit road. Brandon White, Mike Rentz. Blake Hensley up to 4th. Brett Murrell just got... Whoa, is not getting past. He is getting passed by James Moore. See if that happens or what happens here. So Brett with the early run speed, able to really battle up there with Logan and really fell off though. So, Eddie, do you think they tighten up or loosen up? Whoa, that was a close one. Mike Rentz coming back on track.
If I had to guess, I'd say these things are getting tighter.
All right. James Moore clears up into P5, up 4 positions since the beginning of the race. Your biggest mover of the race so far, though, is Travis Paul up 6 up to 13th. Cheeseburger with a top 10 right now. Nick Ford. First race back with iOS, up to P7, up 4 positions. We watch him battle here now with Mike Rentz. Mike Rentz just came off pit road, so he's on fresher tires than Ford. Man.
Yeehaw.
When is Logan Hagerman going to hit pit road? Atman Weiss on pit road now.
I don't know, man. If I'm Logan, I'm gonna stretch it out a couple extra laps if I can, just in case. You know, the first half of the race has been pretty calm, cool, and collected. Who's to say that the second half is going to be the same? So I want enough gas. I'm going for a championship. I want enough gas in my tank for the green, white checkers. I don't want to doubt it. I want to be for sure.
I'm with you. I'm driving this thing empty. None of the top 15 cars looking to pit road yet. Only Atman Weiss. Some of the guys who have hit pit road, again, Brandon White, Zachary Cox, Mike Rentz, Dave Wright, and Atman Weiss. Michael Provault on pit road now. Oh, Lord, he was sideways. Like Logan. Nope, not that time by. James Moore up to Blake Hensley now. James Moore doing great on old tires. Oh, there's Blink. He just blinked. He gone. He's back. He gone. He's back.
Now you see me? No, you didn't.
Michael Provault leaves pit lane. Or fast through the corner. Blake into the outside wall. That's not going to help his cause there for staying ahead of him. Blake now down one position since the start of the race, but looks like he's having some connection issues. James Moore, Alan Wernicke third, Jaxson Quallie P2. He's closing that gap to Logan though. He's caught him by 0.2 of a second, Eddie, and you can see the distance there, not as grand as it was before.
Yeah, man, this is crazy. This race has been.
Make that 0.3.
Really
Michael Lawrence really back onto pit road, must have been speeding. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Provault, so never mind, I lied. So just a little reminder here of who's hit pit road in the top 15. Like Zachary Cox up to P15. And Wright both hitting pits on lap 8 after that incident amongst each other. And then Atman Weiss 3 laps ago. Michael White, Brandon White, I don't know which one that is. A White. Must be Brandon White. 10 laps ago. And then Michael Lawrence and Michael Provault both hitting it within the last 2 laps. So. Cody says they can go about 43 on fuel. That's his call. So there you go. Got about 8 more laps. Camper says Hagerman. And then Maria Madsen says, get up there, Brett. I agree. What are you doing, Brett? Get up there.
Yeah, man. Aren't you going for like a championship?
Yeah, I thought it was a championship race.
Maybe the first of the race was a preview for what's going to happen at the end of the race.
We'll see. Jaxson Quallie closed that gap to 2 seconds now. Logan, you might want to hit pit road, bud. He's cutting into your lead. This is a look back from Hagerman's car down to about half of a straightaway. Back to Jaxson. You can hear how long Logan's out of the throttle. .1 seconds now is Jaxson Quallie back. Alan Wernicke on pit road. Blake Hensley on pit road. Those are some of your top 10 drivers there. Jaxson Quallie on pit road. One of the places you can really lose a race, Eddie, is on pit road.
Yeah, you can also win them on pit road too.
That is correct. And into his pit stall. Looked like he got in well. Logan Hagerman onto pit road. Little lockup of the tires, but he gets on good. See him get into his pit box. Jaxson Quallie is rolling. That's going to give the lead to James Moore. James Moore, your new leader. Brett Murrell staying out trying to lead a lap. We'll see if he can do another one or not. Hagerman is getting 4 tires. Jaxson Quallie is coming out of turn 4. So he's coming through the short chute, or I'm sorry, the front stretch now.
Ooh. Caution is
what's
out.
the O? Greg Froelich has crashed. Uh-oh, that's going to shake it up. All right, let's pull in our wreckage replay. All right. And we're back here. And you're going to see a little bit of speed difference and no give. Michael Provault. Straight into the back of Froelich. Froelich into the outside wall. I bet you Greg is not very happy about that. He holds the brake.
I'm glad I've got my driver chat lowered.
Says Brett Murrell also crashed during that. Something happened to him with Zachary Cox. I don't know what happened here. Said Brett had to jump to the pits. Oh, no, he didn't. Zachary Cox turning one of the top 4 under caution into the outside wall, making him tow. Wow, what a turn of events, Eddie.
That's insane.
I'll almost guarantee it's a good thing you're not on the chat now. That's going to give the lead to Travis Paul. Look at his stint length here. He has not hit pit road. That's going to trap some people laps down too, Eddie.
You know, I'm thinking Brett might have had something wrong.
All right, let's go back and take a look at it. Again. While we have that second word with him. Look, almost like Zachary Cox was helping him.
That's what I'm thinking. I wonder if he ran that thing out of gas.
Yeah, that might be the case. Yep, you can hear the car right there. It's shutting off. He's out of fuel. You were correct. Cox was just trying to help him. Exactly what happened. And what of a turn of events there. And it does look like Travis Paul hit pit road, so the lead now will be Brandon White's. And see what the chat has to say. Shout out to the Humboldt boys from Donnie Hyman. Will Witt says, it just got interesting. Laugh out loud. That's all you guys got for us? Brett Murrell just ran out of gas. Y'all should be clowning him. Roval, since he was the culprit for that wreck, is going to get his EOL as he slides to the back of the field. Again, let's look at that stick length. Looks like Brandon White's on 20 lap older tires than Moore, Hagerman, Quallie, Murrell, Ford, Warnicki, Bronick. So he's going to have his work cut out for him trying to keep that lead. So right now in the top 10, the only two playoff chance at winning this thing drivers are Quallie and Murrell, or I'm sorry, Quallie and Hagerman. Hagerman will restart P3, Quallie P4. But you got a car on 20 lap older tires, and you got James Moore on the outside as well. So this could be interesting.
Yeah, I guarantee it will.
and we know the history here in iOS. Cautions definitely breed cautions, especially after you've had a really nice green flag run.
Oh, yeah. That's where it's going to start shaking some things up here.
Base car's off. Brandon White will lead him to the green flag. That restart zone is in the red there, so you'll see the green come on in. And green. Green's out. Logan Hagerman all the way up to P2 already as he gets under James Moore. Logan trying to get away as fast as possible. As here comes Jaxson Quallie now. But Brandon White says, this ain't your race yet, boys. I'm here. Gonna hold it on that high line. And he loves it high, wide, and handsome. Logan Hagerman able to hold it down the bottom line. Man, Nick Ford and James Moore almost turned it off of 4. They were able to hold on to it, though. Go on board with Jaxson Quallie as he hunts the leader.
Jackson's definitely not letting him roll out to a big lead like he did before.
I mean, he can't, Eddie. 14 laps to go.
Yeah.
But Logan Hagerman able to still step away just by a little bit. He's up to 0.4 now over Jaxson. You could see Jaxson had a couple of spots there where he was a little bit quicker, but overall losing about a 100th a lap or so. Something happened with Warnicki as well. He's on pit road again. Jaxson Quallie still giving chase. Logan Hagerman up to 0.45 now. Murrell Jr. having a nice run up 10 positions to third. Nick Ford, P4. And Greg Froelich, your 5th place car right now, as he's battling lap cars. Michael Provault there. I was just checking in with that. You never know what might happen with those two. They were the ones that started that last one.
For sure.
How long can Hagerman keep this up? He's really driving the wheels off. You think he can hot lap it for 10 more?
He better hope he can.
Because Jaxson is waiting for one little mess up. Speaking of mess up, he just closed by a 10th through the middle of that corner right there. I don't know if Logan messed up 1 and 2, but here comes Jaxson Quallie now. That's a look back from Hagerman to Quallie. Hagerman still 0.58 ahead of Jaxson. Jaxson definitely not letting him get away, Eddie. But I'm scared that Jaxson might just be running out of time. Just as I say that, he closes it by half a 10th coming out of 4. Call that a full 10th by the time they hit 3. I'm coming out of 2. Man, I can't even talk. Been a long week. It's only Monday.
Right.
0.54. The interval. And Logan has got to be fretting right now as he's looking in his mirror, and Jaxson Quallie has just closed it by a 10th. Maybe more.
Jaxson drove the crap out of it coming out of that corner, man.
Jaxson Quallie working that wheel. Let's go on board with him a couple more times. I don't even care how many it takes. Just want to see his masterpiece that he's putting on right now. See if he can make it happen. A little difference in line there. Logan looked like he almost slapped the wall with a tank there. He's going to get there. Question is, can he get by Hagerman?
It's going to be a tough task right there. All you got to do is get next to him and beat him to the line.
Jaxson closed the gap, and he's there. 3 laps to go, coming to 2 to go. Woo-wee, Jaxson is there. And I think that's Hagerman's plan. He took away the low side here. 2 to go. No crossover there. He tried it, though. Jaxson definitely trying. Let's see what he does here. 2 to go. To the inside he goes. He's there. 1 lap to go. Jaxson Quallie underneath Logan Hagerman into turn 1. They're going to be side by side on the final lap.
My goodness.
Jaxson has what he wants right now. Side by side into turns 3 and 4. My heart is beating out of my chest for Jaxson. Contact. Jaxson Quallie's going to win it on the final lap. Congratulations, young man. What a drive. And the crowd's got to be going wild. The most popular driver.
Man, what a race.
Jaxson Quallie for the championship. What a drive by that young man. Logan cannot be mad about that. That was racing at its finest.
Man, oh man. I'm still sitting here like, wow.
Bro, my heart was beating out of my chest in that last lap for him. His dad said he put in the work this week. He practiced all week. He was nervous as can be. He didn't even have the chat activated. And he just took home himself a championship at 11 years old. Fronick, the legend, showing him some congrats. Not to be confused, Greg Fronick just brought that thing home third behind them. We must have missed something. But what a run by Fronick. Fronick, we're going to be able to talk to the legend today.
Uh-oh. Hopefully his temps are fine before he gets in the booth with us.
He must have been practicing his burnouts, too. Look at that thing. Atliat Manwees, little congratulations for him. And if we had fireworks, they'd be going off. All right, well, we need the legend in the booth, and we need Jaxson. We got to talk to Jaxson. Let's pull the legend in first, though.
Third.
Hey, Greg. It's Joe and Eddie in the booth. You got us.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
What a race for you. You had no shortage of action in your world, but you come home third, Greg. Tell me about it.
Oh, man. What a night. What a night. I tell you what, been a long season. I've had my ups and downs, my frustrations. And tonight I felt good about coming in here. I like these 1.5 mile fast tracks where you don't lift. You pick a high line and you go. And then I just stuck with it. Man, I'm so happy for Jaxson. That kid, he's proven himself all year long. Just as he moves up through the ranks, man, people better look out for that guy.
So,
Absolutely.
Real quick, while I got you, though, you got the Tough Luck Award for the iOS ARCA series. You've had a tough run of it this season, and to finish it off with a third, do you think you can come back next season and do a little bit better?
Oh, wow, I got the tough luck. Hey, I finally won something, guys. Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm going to come back in the ARCA Pro Series.
Okay.
The rookie series is moving to Sunday night, so I'm going to stick with the Pro Series on Monday, and then I signed with Carolina Sim for Cup and Truck for next year. Looking forward to that. I want to give a big thanks to people in my hood there: Mom, Dad, Jerry, Debbie, Joanne, Matthew, Daniel, Hannah, Nicole. Am I missing anybody? Thanks for all your support all year. I couldn't do it without you.
Awesome. Well, congrats. Way to round out that season there. The legend, Greg Fronick. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, guys.
Yep. All right. Let's pull in Logan Hagerman. What a tough break for this guy. Logan, you got Eddie and Joe in the booth. You got us?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, man. What a race, Logan. I mean, you couldn't have done anything more. You drove the wheels off the thing. But Jaxson getting the better of you at the end. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so the first run of the race, I was very conservative on my tires. Even when Brett was on the high side of me, I was easy. And then it made me be really good on the long runs. The second, after the pit stop, though, I was too aggressive on my tires. I should have laid back a bit. And I just ate up my tires. And then Jaxson caught me at the end there, and he won it.
Man, from seeing it up here though, it looked totally reverse of that, man. I figured you'd have run your tires off at the first of the race. Like you guys had some awesome racing going on up there, and man, that's just crazy, crazy finish, man. Congratulations on your second.
Yeah, that was a good race. I'm happy for Jaxson. I'm glad he won it. But yeah, I'm a little disappointed in myself. I should have eaten up my tires there in the second run.
Anything you could have done different even after eating up the tires there? Maybe blocking that low line a little bit more aggressively, or?
I was thinking about blocking him, but then I was afraid if I block him, he spins me, I'll get like an EOL or something. So I didn't want to be too aggressive on the blocking.
Yeah, I understand that. Anybody you want to thank? I know Grandma's watching.
Yeah, I got to thank Grandma Hagerman. She supported me all season. I got to thank Jaxson for the great season we had. Even Brett, that was fun. Got to thank you guys up in the booth and just everybody in the league. It was a lot of fun this season, and looking forward to going for the Truck Series Championship.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to having you with us in the Truck and Cup at the Intensity Racing team. And, man, it's going to be a wild season next season. Lots of new rules, lots of new package stuff, so it'll be fun.
All right, thanks, guys.
Later. All right. The last but certainly not the least, Jaxson Quallie, you got Joe and Eddie in the booth. Do you got us?
Heck yeah, boys.
Oh, buddy, Jaxson. I'll tell you what, me and Eddie were both sitting here in the booth in the last lap, and I can't imagine what your heart rate was up to, but man, mine was beating through my chest. How'd you feel on that last lap, getting underneath old Logan Hagerman and knowing you had something for him?
Super shaky, so I just sended it.
Heck yeah. Man, that was some hardcore racing, man. That last lap. Man, oh man, I still can't get over it. That was something. So do you think like turning off the voice chat and all that stuff, do you think that helped you out any?
Absolutely.
Cool.
So Jaxson, I know you just won your iOS ARCA championship. That means you got to move up to the Truck Series and go win that one next season. How about it?
I'm going to go Arcus Pro next season.
All right. Yep, that's what that's what Legend said. You got to go win that Pro Cup now, huh?
I'm going to try.
Yeah, for sure. You got anybody you want to thank real quick, Jaxson, while we got you on the mic?
I would like to thank everyone at iOS. I would like to thank Intensity Broadcasting. The car was super fast thanks to my dad working for me.
Good work.
Thank you to Black Designs, Cyclone Racing. This is amazing. Yahoo!
Good job, Jaxson. Congratulations on your championship. And make sure Max sends you the biggest trophy because that's the only one that matters.
That's right.
My dad promised me one if I won.
There you go.
We're getting two.
All right, buddy. Take care. Good job.
Thanks, boys.
Oh, man. Eddie, what a freaking race. I can't believe that finish. I really can't. Jaxson saved it just enough. Just enough to make it happen there. And Logan, I thought for sure he had it when he was out to, half a second.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like I told him, I would have totally thought that was opposite of what he said. I figured when him and Brett were up there running hard, I figured that was whenever his tires would run off, not that second half, not that second run.
Yeah, I agree.
That's surprising.
Let's see if we can find Derek Chaput and pull him in here. I don't know if he's in the chat or not. I wanted to talk to all of our award winners. Doesn't look like he's available. And we already got to talk to the legend. We got to talk to the most popular driver, so the only one left was Chaput, and he's not available. So with that, we'll wrap it up here with iOS ARCA Series. Your champion, Jaxson Quallie, Logan Hagerman coming home second, and Greg Fonick third. For Intensity Broadcasting, I'm Joe Wright. I've been joined tonight by Eddie Morris. And like, follow, and subscribe to us on Intensity Broadcasting at Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Check us out on eRacing TV as well on Roku and Fire TV. You can watch us on Sunday nights, Tuesday nights, and Wednesday nights where we do Original Rebels, and then on Tuesday, Wednesday, iOS Cup and Truck respectively. Check them out. And as Atlee Atman Weiss would say, over and out.